Good day, lords and ladies, and welcome back to Age of Fear, the Legend with me, Cornish-Knight, as we get into the final battle of the Elementalist's Staff DLC. Now, as we are prepared, we have got the bridge up. Someone pointed out to me that maybe it would be a good idea to have one combat unit at the back, just so that in case enemies teleport behind us, we can stop them. And I have to admit, it would be a pretty good idea. Though the dwarf range units are relatively tanky anyway, so it's not like they're squidgy humans or elves. They can beat the living daylights out of anybody, even their range unit. Right, let's check out these elemental resistances. Physical resistance. So these guys are predominantly anti-melee. We know the water elementals, they have mostly commonly found near freshwater lakes. Right, they've got cold resistance, they have all the elemental resistances, they have fire resistance, lightning resistance. So they have actually, the water guys have pretty much all the resistances besides poison. Air elementals have cold resistance, double attack, freeze attack, but they don't have lightning and they don't have fire, though they do still have general resistance and projectile resistance. Now the fire elementals, fire bolts, fire aura, that's going to be nasty. Plus they have fire resistance and elemental resistance on top of it. But we have a good defensive position. I am confident in our defensive position, so we should be able to handle it. So they're pushing up. Fortunately, it looks like the ones I'd have the most trouble with, which would be the water elementals because of their double attack and regeneration, are, well, not double attack, but basically multi-attack, is pressing in first, so I'll be able to deal with them relatively quickly. Right, let's fireball some fools.
My power is yours! Do you need my stuff?
Little bit of damage. Not a lot. The water elementals will regen it, so it's not fantastic. We could try. I mean, let's hit them with one of the chain-linked fireballs.
Of course.
Fireball spells. Nah, did a little bit of damage.
No problem.
90%. Let's do that. Another bit of damage.
Oh, I like that.
Put a musket ball into the belly of that one. Now we managed to hit with the 40, which was nice. That flamethrower unit's not really in the best place. I should have put him on the flanks, really. It's one of the reasons I don't like having more than one flamethrower unit in my battle formations, because I tend to find out it breaks your defensive ability. Right, these guys are coming up. Relatively heavy attack, but we should be able to deal with them. Oh, I hope we can deal with them. It's going to be nasty if we can't. Right. Maybe acid would help out here.
Anything needs repairing.
I'm surprised that acid wasn't effective against the rock elementals, because obviously acid would eat through rock. Right.
Oh, I like
missed.
Do you like that?
Killed him off. Let's go with him, give him a whack. He'll regen the damage anyway, which is not great. But we can fireball the central group.
Check my spells. Yes, master.
And we took out 2 of them, which was nice.
Beware.
Kill off him. Excellent.
Incoming.
Missed.
Say hello to my
Killed him off there. So we got rid of we got rid of most of the first wave, which was nice. Not gonna waste a fire spell just on 2 units.
Just a little running.
You better give me that.
So they're pushing up here. Our counter-attack work kicks off when we stab him. I do like the Crown of Thorns. That's a very nice item. If you can get it for a high-level character, get it. Right. Flambe these elementals.
Go on.
You better give me that.
Excellent. Can we hit anyone? We can hit those guys.
Check my spells.
It'd be worth it more than trying to deal with the water elementals. And we very badly hurt that air element, which is nice.
Oh, I like my rifle.
Reload.
Excellent. We try and kill this one
Come
off.
and try it.
Ah, he's still up.
Let's dance ready.
Curses, he can't do anything.
Oh, I like
Managed to
my
hit
rifle.
him. Excellent.
I'll do
And
it.
kill him as well. Excellent. So we managed to keep... How much fuel has he got left in his tanks? Not a lot. Okay. So soon enough we'll have to switch out that flamethrower unit with the one that's in reserve. The next wave of elementals are turning up. This time they have fire support. Wait a minute, that one's got a additional spell.
Check
That's
my
not
spells.
good.
My
Ooh,
power is
Dagnabbit,
yours.
that stupid mushroom. Ah well. This is going to be fun. I took the mushroom, I knew it was a risk. 25 fail% chance on all spells. Counter attack, baby. Yeah, there's another one at the back as well, that's going to be fun. Chain lightning them. Everybody gets electrocuted. Because it's a more powerful version is the one that he's got.
Do you like my rifle?
Dagnabbit.
I'll do it.
We've still got some fire elementals in the back.
Need anything? No problem.
Let's flamethrower him. That killed him off. But I don't like these elementals, the fire elementals. Yeah, that's because that's why they're going to be starting firing firebolt bolts at me. Yeah. Right, he's out of juice, so he has
Anything
to
is
fall
repairing.
back.
You
This
better
guy
give
can
me that.
come up.
Check my spells. Yes, master.
They're not really worth it. Let's try
Check
getting
my
these
spell,
ones.
you
Ah,
need
it
my
failed
stuff.
again.
Your guidance. Show me.
Do a little bit of damage. Yeah, let's see if he's gonna have to pop a healing draft. I can't afford not to do it with him, I don't think. Yeah, he's got Firebolt, which is not... How much damage does Firebolt do? 1d8 plus regular, so he might... He's an elite? No, he's a veteran. Nah, I'm gonna have to make him drink the healing potion. It's too likely that he'll get down to 1 health and then one of the stone elementals will charge him.
I'll do it.
Oh, I like my rifle.
Knock those guys off with some lightning strikes.
Very funny.
Pray to RNG
Reload.
so we can try and hit them here. That doesn't work. As always, RNG is a fickle
Again.
mistress. Wait, where did that fireball come from? Oh, really? Where did that fireball come from? Oh, don't tell me... Oh, don't tell me that each of the fire elementals had a different fire ability. That's not good. He needs to heal straight off the bat.
Magic!
Oh, it failed again.
Lead me, of course.
Yeah, we hit the fire elemental at the back by the sounds of it.
Anything needs repairing.
We may have to go on the offensive. Just so we can distract whoever's throwing fireballs from our lines.
Very funny.
Yeah, he's gonna have to swig his ale and get his health back up. Who was throwing fireballs? Was it the one at the top? Judging from his mana bar, it must be.
Oh, sure. At the ready.
Yeah, he's got fireball. Ah, dag nabbit. And he's elite, so he's going to be doing 1d3 every hit. Ah, that's not good.
Very funny.
I thought they were all going to have the same abilities. I didn't realise that some of them had other abilities as well. Another fireball. Ouch. Really not good. That's not really worth it because I want to try and get the fire elementals. Power strike.
Yeah, pick it up, do ya?
Not enough damage.
Oh, I like my rifle. Reload.
Yeah, that's not
At
great.
the ready.
Chain lightning, the guy.
Do you need my stuff? My power
I suppose it's better than
yours.
nothing. Still have fire elementals, and they're probably going to fire off another fireball as well. Let's heal the people that we can.
Power of runes. Lead me.
I mean, it's not much, but hopefully it should protect them in case they get shot at by the other fire elementals. It'll be interesting to see. I mean, he can't get enough fireball off because his mana's all gone. We can charge him this turn.
Dance, laddie. Incoming.
Chain lightning again, try and finish them off.
Check my magic! Boy!
Excellent. Well, we lost a berserker. Well, we lost a slayer. It's not a fantastic thing, but at the end, or a doomseeker. Technically, they're called a doomseeker, but at the end of the day, it's not a massive loss. I mean, the doomseekers are nice. Don't get me wrong, but
Magic!
I don't like berserker units unless they're like super powerful heroes, like Percival was. Too many berserker units in your army make it really hard to control. So what did you get? We got a lot of money, an amulet of scholar, a ring of agility, an essence of life potion, a pearl, a diamond, which is nice, and the elementalist staff, excellent, and a potion of power concentration, and a phoenix feather. Man, that was a lot in that chest. I suppose it is a DLC mission, and they are relatively hard. So let us head home and check out our booty. With the last of the elementals reduced to vapour and the chest cracked open, the heroes let out a victorious shout. The elementalist prize is finally in hand. An enchanted staff has been bestowed. Whoever wields it, the power to summon and command the elemental army. Unseen until now, the beaming glow of the elemental staff catches and the brilliant ignites the bellowing cloaks of an imposing figure waiting for the party on the bridge. Beyond the portal suddenly bursts into life, and the heroes watch as the undead hordes files out, decaying combatants taking battle formations around their apparent master. The cloak opponent brandishes a sword, polished bone, and rattles at the party. How dare you, the staff belongs to me, silly adventurers. You pay dearly for trespassing into my domain. Kill them, my minions. Oh, really? We have to fight undead now? Right, the dwarf warrior that was wounded. What was his injury? Crippled. It's just got a movement. It's morale and movement debuff, so it's not the worst thing in the world. I don't want to get the ranger out, because if we're fighting mostly undead, his stuff won't help. Right, let's buy some skills. What do you want to get? Do you want to give some more attack? Defense? What to get? What to get? Probably parry, because on the first turn it means he gets +2 defense. Or the first attack against him. But hey ho. I think, oh, I know why I went with attack, because it means that he's more likely to actually hit. Silly me. I'll get chain lightning, because I know chain lightning is, we only have chain lightning because of the staff. And once we switch it over to the elementalist staff, we won't have access to it anymore. So, yeah, chain lightning it is. Just need to pick it up. Multi-magical missile isn't too bad, but... wrong one, I pressed the wrong one. There we go. We still got some points left over. Mana shield, perhaps? Magical missile. Merchant isn't particularly interesting. I don't see the point of it myself. I've got 285 XP. I'm probably going to go with magical shield because our mana recharges so much. These guys need to do all the XP they can. What do we want to get? Extra defense, yeah, because his defense is rather low. But greater magical resistance is always nice. And up his defense a little bit. No, he's still got XP. Right, what do they need? Enhanced attack, perhaps. Fire, yeah, no, it's getting more attack, so he's more likely to hit. Greater magical resistance is nice, especially because we're going to go up against spellcasters. Our Rune Master, Rune of Poison, Rune of Frost. I'll probably take Lightning, to be honest. Lightning is, if you want to change spell, Lightning is normally the best one to use, because most enemies in the game don't have resistance to Lightning, where a lot of enemies will have resistance to Poison and to Frost damage. Right, he needs to keep hold of his XP so he can get the Dwarf Lord status. Marksman. So if you want to get him, maybe a bit more health. Same for him. Can't spend his XP. Get the reinforced ale because it's basically my improved healing potion for these guys. And he's saving his XP to get to the elite status, which will be a while. This is going to be interesting, no mistake. Lots of undead. He hasn't got anything that I want to get in this section. Probably a bit lower down. Maybe the reinforced ale or crippling shot attack or something. I'm just not a fan of the Dwarf Rangers. Right, Elementalist Staff. So he got Chain Lightning and Lightning Aura and +2 mana points. We get Summon Elementals and Command Elementals. But we can only use Summon Elementals so many times. 4 uses, yeah. I mean, it's not bad. I mean, it's not fantastic either. I mean, the Lightning Staff is in some ways better. The Golden Wand is in some ways better than the Elementalist Staff, but just how it is. Don't need 2 Amulets of Scholar, so that can go. Ring of Agility we don't really need either, because it's not. I don't really like just having a ring for a single ability. We have the Essence of Life potion, which we can actually give to our mage now, which is nice. I don't need to give him the mana concentration potion, because obviously when mana comes back so quickly. We've got Phoenix Feather. It's not really useful, but the base magical MP is always nice. I'm going to sell some of the diamonds because I want to have some money in case we actually want to try and recruit someone. I know it's like a staggering thing in this game that I may actually want to hire people using the bribe function. But you never know, it could work. Your lives will soon be over and your corpses will serve in my ranks for eternity. Right, so what are we facing? Couple of plague zombies, 3 plague zombies, mostly skeletons. That's not so bad. A couple of undead mages, a lich, undead catapults. I mean, it's not a great combination to go up against because the undead catapult is going to be massively a pain. But it could be worse. They only have 3 units that they can resurrect, which isn't too bad, and we can kill off the rest of the skeletons relatively easily. The secret will be having a unit that can one-shot a lot of their undead quickly, so I'm probably going to put Gilrock down here to hold this linchpin, because he's tough enough to hold it on his own. Or with one other unit. The thing is that I don't want to have just normal units down here because they'll get splattered quite easily. So if we have a Dwarf Lord down here with 1 bodyguard unit, he should be able to kill off most of the things sent against him on his own. These guys at the top, which will have to take the brunt of the attack, are probably going to have to hold out. I'll give them the wizard. Pardon me, I'll give them Finn. And he'll be the main damage unit. They'll hold the enemy in place and he'll just destroy them with magic. And once the Lich gets close enough in range, we'll probably I suppose we could dispel his magic. That would probably help. Without his magic, the Liches are relatively useless. Do we want to put the flamethrower on the front line? I would definitely want to have a flamethrower unit behind the Dwarf Lord, because that tactic always works very well. I'll put the Berserker on the edge just in case they try and flank us. Which one is better? I think they're both relatively the same at this point. He can cover that angle. Finn can go there. I actually probably, looking at the layout of the undead forces opposing us, I probably want to shift Finn to the centre of that line there so he can give magical support. Have a musketeer at the back. I mean, the whole point of the Lord being there is purely just to kill off is to be a distraction for the enemy AI as we kill off the rest of the units with the rest of the army. Because he's strong enough to hold that gap on his own. Yeah, he's got life drain, which is going to be a pain. He's got a lot of magical power, but if we can siphon it off, he won't be able to do his biggest spells. That catapult, under catapult's a pain, cavalry will be a pain. The plague zombies are going to be a massive pain, so we're going to have to kill them quickly. I might have to focus fire them down, but that's going to be for next time, folks. Let's save. As always, I have been Cornish-Knight. If you have liked, please press the like button. If you wish to subscribe, please press the subscription button. You can follow me on Twitter, you can follow me on Steam, you can leave a comment in the comment section. And as always, if you have liked, please subscribe. It helps us smaller time YouTubers, since we are no longer being supported by Google. I shall see you all next time. Goodbye.